In other developments, California's U.S. Senator Alex Padilla was forcibly removed during a news conference by Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem.
Sir, hands up, hands up. I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions for the Secretary.
That's the moment Senator Padilla was pushed out of the room, then placed onto the ground and handcuffed. Both the White House and Secretary Noem say Padilla failed to identify himself to security, yelled and lunged toward Noem. Senator Padilla disputes those claims.
I wish that he would have reached out and identified himself and let us know who he was and that he wanted to talk. His approach, was something that I don't think was appropriate at all.
The Homeland Security Department says Secretary Noem and Senator Padilla did eventually have that meeting. They say the two met for about 15 minutes. They also posted this on social media saying, quote, Senator Padilla chose disrespectful political theater and interrupted a live press conference without identifying himself or having his Senate security pin on as he lunged towards Secretary Noem.
But now Senator Padilla is denying those claims. In an interview with NBC News, Padilla says his polo said United States Senate and there were no threats or lunging. Earlier today, Padilla called the use of forces excessive.
I was there peacefully. At one point, I had a question. And so I began to ask a question. I was almost immediately forcibly removed from the room. I was forced to the ground, and I was handcuffed.
Tonight, we're also hearing from Congressman Ami Bera, also refuting the administration's account of the events.
I would expect Secretary Noem to know very well who he is. So I don't buy that. I think this was a rogue administration at this juncture wanting to show toughness, take a senator outside and handcuff him. And if you can handcuff a U.S. senator, nobody in America is safe. This isn't about Democrats and Republicans. This is not the country that we live in, and it's not the country that we should be.
The Department of Homeland Security and the White House did not immediately respond to Senator Padilla's denial of the claims. He did not identify himself and lunged at Noem.